Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and welcome back. We left off at lesson six. I'm going through it quite quickly, but this book is, alhamdulillah, one of the best books we've come across, and I'm just explaining how you want to be using it as a teacher. So if you're teaching this lesson over here, remember fatha is what? An open mouth. You can show this to them by opening your mouth. The students, you can show it to them. When you're reading, yeah, you can give examples as well. But I'm just going to go through the alphabet. I want you to focus with me exactly how they're supposed to be reading. The students will not be spelling. They will not say Hamza Fatha A. That's not something we want to hear in any of the classes. When you're explaining, you said Fatha has an A sound, right? So I'm going to apply that A sound to every letter that I've learned, whether it's Jim, Sheen, Sad. And then you're gonna show it to them. Abata, saja, ha, khoda. I'm doing it quickly. Of course, take your time with the students. ذا را ذا سا شا صا ضا طا ظا عا غا فا قا كا لا ما نا وها آيا. Remember, these letters are short vowels, so don't be stretching them unnecessarily. And if you do stretch them, remember to remind the students that was just to show you exactly how to say it, and it's not correct, of course. Correct them, inshallah. Then go through the practice, of course. And this is where you're gonna have to, of course, practice with them first. And when you practice, let's say one day you go through this whole lesson. The next day, I want you to revise this lesson, of course. As it says over here, revise the last 5 pages, and you're gonna let them try to do it. If not, you support them a little bit, but they should be well, inshallah, if they've been practicing in class and at home. Same thing for kasra. We lower the jaw a little bit. EBT. The same thing you're going to do over here. EBT, حي خي دي ذي ذي زي سي شي صي لي صي لي عي لي في قي كي لي ميني وهي إي. I'm back, inshallah. Sorry about that. So we were talking about kasra. Of course, we're not going to be telling them kasra every time it comes on a letter, whether it's here, here, anywhere. Kasra will be explained once over here, and then we're just going to be reminding them the sound this symbol makes. Okay, Jazakumullah khair. And remember them for the throat letters and the heavy letters, that you also underline them and be careful about them. Heavy letters will be less heavy when it has kasra. And then you go through here, of course, give them time and Adina, let them repeat after you maybe a couple of times, right? Baqiya, and then Hamida, Khashiya, maybe go back for the beginning, let someone try this, and then go to the second line, and you read it first until the end, and then try it again from the beginning with random people. And then when you get to the end, give some people who didn't have a chance to go ahead and try it. And let the whole class do this by themselves, inshallah, at one point. Now the next lesson is Dhamma. Same concept. We're not going to be spelling out the letters. We're just going to Ubuntu, tell you, of course. And clearly, the Dhamma is, of course, when we round the lips, that's how we get the sound for Dhamma. And another thing, inshallah, you have to be very careful about is that they don't mess up the pronunciation and they don't eat up the letters sound. So that's something to look out for, and try those same techniques for this part here. Then when you get on this page should be, you should be able to get this done in one class, to be honest. Students should be able to read this in, you should try to aim for 5 minutes, and before heading to the next page. To be honest, like ideal would be 2 minutes for this. It shows that they really know it. Uh, but well, anyways, inshallah, we'll stop here, inshallah, and we'll get to Tanween in the next class.